So we're just gonna run over here real quick. Alright. So, ooh, that's right. I'm sorry. I changed my key binding on my keyboard, so I is now for the internet browser, and B is for inventory. Just because I'm used to it that way. So I'm gonna say, let's do this. So when you got this guy here, you got your sword. If you hit your C key, you can either right click and it'll end up in your inventory, or you can click and drag it down into your inventory. And you'll see that we have this cool looking sword. So we do that. Basically, this is designed to give you practice with that. One, look at my energy, my blade resources. When they talk about consumer abilities and resource abilities, or building abilities, this is what they're talking about. And it looks a little different depending on your weapon. Basically 5 hits, and then I can use this consumer ability. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm gonna swoosh. Alright, so there's that. So basically, we're going to decide which one of these are our main.
Pistols are light and easy to use, allowing you to move and perform tricks in combat. Damage, speed, and plenty of utility are available to the skilled pistolier.
The problem I'm having with this combination... Oh, did I already equip this? B? Yeah, it's already equipped. Okay, so here we have a short range weapon. So you'll see as on the bottom down here how it's all grayed out, but when I get pretty closer, it lights itself up. So this allows you to be a little ways away from the enemy and attack. And notice as I'm attacking over here, you shot out. Okay. There we go. So if you'll notice down here on my right hand side, I'm building up charges, resources to use this ability. This ability, single target pistol focused attack channel attack, large amount of damage hit in multiple hits, consumes all pistol resources. So if I just have 2, it does damage, but if I have all 5 resources, it does more damage. So the idea is 1, 2, 3, 4, and hit it. Alright, so we got some practice in with that. Now the problem I'm finding with this is neither one of these really provides me with much in the way of... Let me look. I don't feel like either weapon really provides me with too much in the way of healing, but... when an enemy dies with your pistol resources... pistol resource remaining, up to 6 friends in a radius healed for blah blah. See, there's lots of when you die you'll get heals type deals. What else do we have here? I would imagine, you know what, I may change, I don't know. I kind of want to do this one, but I've done this one before. So this is, you have the anima shot, and that restores your health as you use it, and that's really nice. But you know what? I'm gonna go with, yeah, let's do that. Let's do the, I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna do main weapons, pistols, offhand weapons is gonna be blade. we're going to go with that. So yeah, okay. Now there's another problem.
From now on, this is the most important room in the world for you. It's a place where you can try out all your newfound power without risk of hurting yourself. With the help of a few props, we've done our best to make the environment as realistic as possible. The demons are tied up, but they bleed the same.
Alright, you're no help. Okay, so we have our weapons. We're gonna start off. Have you finished choosing your first weapon? Yes, we have. We're gonna go with pistols. That'll be our first. What does it say? Choose a secondary weapon and... Oh, complete your training. Our secondary weapon is going to be blades. Just make sure I did decide that. Yeah. What does the outfit look like? He has a cool outfit, too. So, we'll go with that. Pick up the blades.
Graceful, balanced, quick. Attributes of all good swordsmen. With swift and precise cuts, you'll slice and bleed a demon or vampire in no time. Use your enemy's attacks against them and punish their recklessness and exploit your inner strength to heal and regenerate while you dance circles around your opponent.
Such a nice man. Builder, an ability that adds to your resources. See the little plus sign. Consumer, an ability that uses your resources. See the little... I'm gonna call that a little bullet, but that's what that is. Using two weapons, most builder abilities grant resources for both equipped weapons. This also allows for quick use of weapon-specific consumer ability. Sorry, I stuttered with that. Melee resources, fists, swords, hammers, magic resources, elementalism, chaos, blood, ranged resources, shotgun, pistol, rifle. And we're using the pistol and the sword. So we're just going to run over here real quick and give this a go about. There you go. Return to blah 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 with you. Happy with the second weapon. I am very much happy with that. I think we'll go with that and see what we get. I'm also trying to do everything in-game. I don't want to go too far out of game. Luckily, we are granted with the in-game browser, which... It's nice, it's cool, but... I don't know, I usually find it easier to use my own browser. Google Chrome or whatever. I have finished choosing my second weapon.
Here, you'll need this. It's how you get your instructions and submit your reports. Don't go off the grid. You'll find that nobody here likes a loose cannon. Go on now.
Alright. So we have SP, we have AP. Let's go ahead and plant some of that in there. So we'll start with... Oh, they already got us... Well, shoot. I don't really want to... They started us off with some here. I only have 2 points to spend at the moment. So since pistols are my main weapon, let's look. Okay, that's going to be down here. It shows you with a little circle where the abilities are. So we may... Oh, here we go. It started us right there. We have enough to get this. So that's going to be a passive, and it's going to plop it right down there. When your bar fills up, it won't do that for you every time, so don't depend on that. If a target with your pistol resource... sorry. Dies on it. Oh, nearby friend, blah, 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 will be healed. Alright, so that's all we can do there. Let's look at the skill points. Again, pistols is our main one, so let's do... Oh yeah, you can read this too. Your pistol abilities have a 6% chance to deal damage, additional hit for 50% of the damage dealt. And then support. When deploying the any pistol abilities, your defensive target is healed for 2 every blah blah blah. Okay. So we're just going to go ahead and start with this one. Double up. So, and you can see as you go, it's the same thing all the way through. Pistol abilities have a chance to deal blah blah blah. But you can see that the numbers increase each one. Well, whatever. So yeah. Oh wow, they actually give you... Okay, in the past, they didn't get used to give you a blade. So that's pretty cool that they give you a blade. They used to give you all your trinkets and stuff. This is how your weapons... Like I said before, your clothing is just clothing. You don't have armor. But your weapons and trinkets, or talismans, all these talismans are what gives you your stats. So that's what you need to look out for. With guns, pistols, and blades, I'd say we're probably looking for penetration and crit. I'll have to double check on that later. But yeah, let's get. I think we've spent enough time in training. Let's get out of here. You can select a new weapon to try out another style when you're ready. Well, maybe it takes my weapon away when I come here. Do you want to return to the temple hall? This will finalize your starting weapon. Yes. All right. Okay, so we talked about Dex. I'm going to scratch that off my list. I have a list of things... That was rude. I have a list of things I wanted to talk about, and Dex was one of them. So we got that out of the way. We're going to get into... I don't feel like we've gone over equipment enough, but we'll get into that. Questing, death, blah blah blah, energy, enemy difficulties, drinks, pets. Okay. So all this is stuff we'll get when we get out into the main world. Let's look at gear. Okay, as you see, we have very little in the way of gear. But that'll change really quickly. In the past, you didn't get... This is cool. In the past, you got a bunch of talismans, but you didn't get a secondary weapon. Which sucked, because it was... Talismans drop like candy. You'll get those from just about everything. But weapons are a little harder to come across. So let's find our next quest objective. The British black dude over here.